Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making sure that you get through this experience in one piece. You've got the very best guide.
Howdy.
And the greatest driver.
Charlotte.
They're the best. I love that. Even though
Howdy.
both make $5.
Oh.
I know you guys are excited to get on the tour, but first, a few safety rules.
That's right. We do have a few safety rules. First, if you need any assistance during the tour, or if you have a medical emergency, if you drop something of value off the side of the tram, or if you have sound or video issues, then reach up and pull the red cord that runs along the center of the ceiling of the tram. As soon as it is safe to do so, I'll be back to assist you. Otherwise, during the entire tour, please stay seated, keeping your arms and legs inside the tram at all times. The studio is private property. If at any point during the tour you drop your phone or you can't wait to use the restroom, then pull the cord and remain seated. No smoking of any kind during the tour, and be prepared. Our tour to date features loud noises, sudden tram movements, fire effects, and water effects. You'll want to have your cameras out for great. Alright, time for the fun stuff. We are traveling down our movie poster timeline. Movie posters on the right side of the tram represent just a few of the thousands of films that Universal has produced throughout the years. It's an exciting time to be here at Universal. We recently entered our second century of filmmaking. And also, we continue down our timeline. At the tops of these movie posters, you'll notice our iconic Universal logo. It's aging and evolving as the studio ages down the timeline. Our first few years of film studios and films are made inside of our sound stages. The first sound stage you'll see over here to your left is Soundstage 12. It's the biggest one we have on the lot, some really big sets of it inside of it, like Frankenstein's Lab, Dracula's Castle, Scarface's Mansion, and the Visitor Center from Jurassic Park. There's what it looks like with nothing on the inside, kind of like a really big warehouse. And now we're making our way further onto our front lot, where we're actually driving in between the studio and the theme park. On your right is the back of Super Nintendo World, home to Mario and Luigi, the stars of our biggest film of last year, the Super Mario Brothers movie. To your left, you're passing by your sound stages. A lot of fun stuff is shot inside of these. CSI, crime scene investigation. They shot here for years inside of 4 different sound stages. This is where Britney Spears shot her Oops and Did It Again music video. Kelly Clarkson filmed her talk show here inside Soundstage 1. The Back Show Hacks films here. And these next 2 stages to your left used to be home to Superstore, the NBC comedy that starred America Ferrera of Betty fame.
I know it's hot in here, but let's have some patience for one another.
Yeah, you know, the heat makes us all act.
Your face stays where it is, it's gonna get punched.
We have 36 sound stages on our lot. There is no number 13. Filmmakers may be kind of superstitious. And the part of Superstore that used to film inside of those 2 stages we're passing is the part you see on your screens. It was the actual inside of the store. It was so big it took up 2 sound stages. They used to use a 3rd sound stage. You're going to see around this corner to your left. We all know these trucks and vans and trailers. Stage 14. 14 also used to be home to the Mindy Project, the Mindy Kaling Show. And a current show that has been using these same sound stages we've been passing is the Peacock original series Bel Air. That stars Jabari Banks and Henri Charlatan, and those 2 guys are our next guests for our tour.
We're leaving the theme park behind and entering the front lot where real Hollywood magic is made. How? Well, inside the sound stages that surrounds us, we can create any kind of environment the script demands.
For the past 60 years, studio tour visitors have driven right by these buildings, and inside these walls, the sets from your favorite TV shows and movies have transported audiences anywhere the imagination can take you, even to a palatial mansion in Bel Air.
When we film Bel Air, we love coming out of the sound stages and seeing the trams filled with excited guests as they drive by.
So, keep an eye out.
You never know who
Or what?
we'll see you on the studio tour.
The NBC shows Parenthood, Good Girls, and The Good Place used to film their interior scenes inside of the sound stages to your right. More recently, the Peacock series Killing It, starring Craig Robinson, Daryl from The Office, they filmed to your right. Also, the Peacock series based on a true story starring Kaylee Cuoco, they filmed to your right too. There he is over to your left. They're working on season 2 of Ted as we speak. They've actually been filming in our back lot a lot. And here are some classic TV shows we've also been responsible for throughout the years. TV productions on a fairly quick schedule. 1 episode takes anywhere from about a week, maybe 2 weeks tops to complete, from the first scene to the final scene. Film is a complete a different story. Film takes months, sometimes years to complete, but hundreds of people that help complete them. Some of those people work to your left in our production bungalows. These bungalows used to be dressing rooms to Hollywood's top stars like Mark Hudson, Doris Day, Jimmy Stewart, Tony Curtis. They're now where Hollywood's top writers, producers, and directors come to work every day. Illumination works here. They brought us all those minions. This next bungalow on your left used to belong to Alfred Hitchcock. If you look at it, you'll see his portrait next to the door. But somebody else who works here is Mark Platt of Mark Platt Productions. He produced Wicked, both the Broadway show and the film that's coming to movie theaters on the 22nd. So here is director John M. Chu talking about that.
Hey, Studio Tour. You're seeing a lot of behind-the-scenes movie-making magic today, showing you up close how filmmakers like me bring our dreams to the big screen. After your tour, the magic of Wicked continues at Universal Studios Hollywood, where you can experience photo ops, props, and costumes for the film, and fun bites and drinks from Shiz and Emerald City. But first, here's a look at Wicked.
Come with me. Speak the wizard. I gotta tell something. This is your moment. I'm out.
I think that's something to see. Practice your best. You good.
Very good.
Wicked, rated PG.
And we are now leaving the front lot behind. We're officially entering our back lot. Out here on the back lot, the world is around the corner at every turn. This is where we come to film our exterior scenes on a very large scale. As we pull forward, look down the street to your left. We call that New York Street. And there are a bunch of old-timey cars on it. Those aren't normally there. That's for something that's going to be filming later this week. So a lot of fun stuff is shot there on that street specifically that we can see to your left. That's called New York Street. That is where American Ninja Warrior films. They set up their whole obstacle course all the way down that street. So our metro streets are some pretty cool. Steven Spielberg helped us design them. But Spielberg's not the only Oscar award-winning director. Universal has collaborated with throughout the years. Another is Peter Jackson.
It's the original King Kong that made me want to direct movies. I saw that movie on TV when I was about 8 or 9 years old, and I wanted to become a filmmaker. I like films that just take you away from your real life and sweep you up an adventure. Kong literally does that.
So everybody get your 3D glasses ready. Make sure you get a good hold on all of your belongings. If you drop your phone in here, Kong keeps it for a few hours, so hold on to it. Remain seated at all times. Please no use of flash and enjoy the ride.
giant shot, this tram that's driving along the Skull Island is where the camera's from. This ring represents where the screen is 10 meters away. We really create from that amount of visual information, that number of pixels, and presenting them to the audience. It's a hell of a ride.
So you can take off your 3D glasses, but don't lose them. Hold on to them. We need them later on in the tour for possibly supercharged. Now we're going around the backside of the metro sets and what we sometimes call New York. Here's Jimmy.
I got my start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This is actually my old neighborhood.
So we can change the looks of our sets and we use them in a lot of different stuff without you recognizing them. A new NBC comedy that just premiered this past Tuesday night that films some in our metro sets is St. Dennis Medical, starring David Allen Greer, comedy about working in an understaffed, underfunded hospital. So they built a fake hospital exterior in our metro sets that they shoot their exterior shots with. And then they also use our interior scenes. They use our sound stages that are closest to our metro sets. And over here to your right, we just passed by a pretty cool mural done by LA artist Tristan Eaton. You can find him on Instagram. He's famous for these types of large murals. It's an homage to our monster movie history, which we'll talk about in just a second. But as we pull forward, if you look over to your left, you will see a very big red V. Can you guess what that is? It's where the voice.
Hey, Studio Tour. It's your boy Snoop Dogg. Did you know that the Universal Backlight is home on The Voice? That's right. We take right here on Stage 31. Don't miss our incredible new season every Monday and Tuesday on NBC.
Hello. Now that you heard the rest, you can hear the best. We can be with the S and have this on your chest.
Snoop joins The Voice Monday and Tuesday on NBC and Peacock.
Also to your left, we are passing by a body of water. That is the Black Lagoon.
The good place.
I'm not supposed to be here.
Fans of the show will recognize the grassy area to your left. That's where those neighborhood meetings took place. Coming up around the corner to your left, you'll see the train station we used a lot.
I can't risk going to the bad place.
Maybe it's not all that bad.
How can I help you?
What is the bad place like?
Well, it doesn't sound awesome.
That's what Little Europe looked like, bright, shiny, new, and in color for the good place. But here's what it looked like in black and white for the original Frankenstein films.
Please, Alderman, you can talk to him in the laws and wait for me.
All Quiet on the Western Front. That was Universal's very first Best Picture Oscar winner. They also filmed in Little Europe. There was the streets of Germany for that film. Our most recent Best Picture Oscar winner was this year, Oppenheimer, written and directed by Christopher Nolan. A little bit more on our monster movie history that really is what put Universal seated as we check this out. We're not allowed to stay here very long. This is a rare sound stage because it's 2 stories. There's a street scene built above us with a tanker up there. Apparently it was important to the director of the film that's filming here that we built a second story for them. There's a scene in the script where the actors are we're in a license to speak for Everything is in water.
Real shark, look it out! Look it out! Look it out! No, below.
In 1964. With a 100% chance of rain. Flash flood.
You can see that rain is down.
Oh, it's raining.
It's just shooting the water up in the air, then it falls back into the earth, then it knocks over here. It just uses gravity. On screen, this is good. This is actually a great film. However, this is not really the only part of our lot. We're actually not supposed to let this effect go on for too long. Stuff's happened back here before. So guys, can we cut the razor back, sip your back for your break?
Yeah, Mom, it's just water.
But we're crossing the border now onto the streets of the Old West. Welcome to 6 Points, y'all. It's Old Western TV shows and film shot back here. Seabiscuit starring Tobey Maguire used it. Call It the Wild starring Harrison Ford. But also Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio work back here on Quentin Tarantino's film Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And this area is called 6 Points because we have 6 streets. Back in the silent film era, when sound did not matter, a different film could be shot on each street at the exact same time, so 6 films could be shot at once. And the oldest street in 6 Points is called Denver Street.
You're just gonna start things up here. That I am.
What is that?
Jerry, you hit that man.
Lion hit the ground first.
Wait, this place? So that's gonna happen right now?
You guys might be able to notice that the bricks and stones in these sets are not real. So we're going to do a little loop, a little U-turn now. We're actually going to drive past Liberty Island for Jaws again. And here to tell us how he helped design that part of our tour is Jaws director Steven Spielberg.
The Jaws ride was almost the size of the box office when Jaws first opened in June of 1975. And that was really the first time I...
And here you'll see Jaws again over here to your right. Fans of Angela Lansbury might recognize the town that surrounds our Jaws Lake. That was her home for 12 seasons on Murder, She Wrote. It was the town of Cabot Cove. It's a practical set, so it's a real house on the inside. You'll see the facade behind it, the yellow house, just how fake it is as you go around the back of it. But also, as we move forward, glance down the street that's coming up on your left. This is the entrance to Wisteria Lane, home to ABC's Desperate Housewives to your left.
If there is one thing everyone in suburbia can appreciate, it's a good neighbor.
The real name of that street is Colonial Street. It's been around a long time. The Munsters lived in there in the 60s. Mindy Kaning's Netflix show Never Have I Ever used it, and Eddie Murphy's Candy Cane Lane Christmas movie that came out last year used it too. And fans of Back to the Future will recognize those line of state signs to your left. Steven Spielberg was executive producer.
Focused in those days, in the 60s, on the film lots. So nobody noticed me when I was going around from soundstage to soundstage, and I really felt, in my own young way, I owned the lot and had the most amazing day of my life.
Well, Spielberg kind of owns these picture cars you're going to see over here to your left. He was executive producer on 3 out of 4 of the franchises we're passing by. The Jurassic World and Jurassic Park franchise, the Flintstones, and then at the end, Transformers. He was not executive producer on the Fast and Furious films, which of course are these in the middle. So I call these picture cars. A picture car is any vehicle that's being shown on screen. Our tram is one we've been featured and stuff. And speaking of the tram, we passed by one of the first trams back there, the red and white one. That was from the very beginning of the tour in 1964. And over here to your right, this is what's left of our Terra tram base. They're going to be tearing down this fencing. Behind the fencing is the basement.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
If we're nice to him, he's nice to us. I'm pretty sure that's the way it works, right, Norman? Uh-oh. Okay, we're going. Okay, we surveyed that here. See, Mr. Mag does the clean flush cycle. This is what we're getting to the neighborhood where Tom Cruise heads out to film. On your left, that's a real 747 airplane.
Can you go and save people?
It's all designed around vision, Steve. Again, you sit down to talk about the world. I thought, what if the 747 is light and pretty vivid? Because it's just something we don't see.
You're doing good. You're doing great. That's why you're so much your pleasure, guys, okay? You're close.
Robbie, get in. Get in.
Are you ready?
Run!
Holy hell. No. No. No.
Hell no.
No.
In just a second, we're going to drive through the sets from Jupiter's Claim.
Amusement park owned by former child star Ricky Juke Park. Over there, look into the winking well and have your picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Show. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso experience. Built to showcase an unbelievable new live show. I'm looking so live anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy of gold rush frontier town lies a sinister secret. It is smack dab in the center of the hotspot. Welcome to the world of gold.
Look, this might be more serious than I thought.
What just happened?
This is a secure line. Who are you?
I'll tell you who I am, boy. I'm the reason bad guys use a... Charles is ruthless as they come. He'll stop at nothing to eliminate his target. Every living soul on this vehicle is in serious danger. Other than that, enjoy the ride.
He wants to step right up here. You've got a party going on next door. You don't need to put on your 3D glasses yet, but have them ready. Let's just be prepared. We're being seated and we're waiting for further instruction.
My name is Roman Pierce. Pleased to meet you. My buddy Hobbs acts as a stash. Sharp for a while.
Roman Pierce, FBI, don't move. Neil, that's right, party's over.
You know how long I took to iron this shirt, man? I'm not.
You're under arrest right now.
Ladies, just back up a little bit. Got it. It's lightweight.
First of all, I don't work for you. Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for?
We don't work for nobody. Cop, I suggest you clear out of here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours. Escort this guy out. Let's go, Cookie Puss. You got an ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
Somebody out there really pissed off Shaw. It's gonna get ugly fast.
Yeah, don't worry. Lucky for you, our whole family will protect you.
Are you kidding me, Roman? You didn't shut off your phone, bro?
I gotta call you back. I'm in the middle tonight.
See what I'm talking about?
Call you back. Man, it was on vibrate. Sure, traced us. Ops can't hold him forever. Letty, Roman, we're up. Driver, move that vehicle. It's about to get real interesting. My Mona Lisa's all warmed up right next door. Don't get fired! This is our turn.